From DS Media Studios in Tema, Ghana, this is Two Pesewas. Two Pesewas is a weekly podcast where we cover a range of topics from hot-button media issues, news, music, and highlights from the week. Each episode is co-hosted by myself, Peaches, and Eddie. Hello, wonderful people out there. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the first episode, maiden edition of the Two Pesewas podcast. Once again, I am Peaches, and my co-host is here with me.
And my name is Eddie.
Okay, and basically the premise of the show is that every week we're going to talk about, things that have caught our eye, things that are on our mind, with our own little twist and flair and our own little 2 cents, if you will. 2 pesewas, rather. So, should we get right into it?
Let's get started.
Do you need to know who we are and stuff? No, you don't, right? Can we just... 2 mysterious girls from TM.
Exactly. That's all you need to know.
Yes. Okay, let's jump right into it.
All right. So what we're going to do every week is bring you Song of the Week, in the news, What the F, and our 2 pesewas. So let's just get right into Song of the Week. Couple. Okay, right. So I've been listening to 3 albums on heavy rotation at the moment. So B.O.J's Magic.
Who's B.O.J?
He's this Nigerian artist. He's
really?
got really, really, really lovely voice.
Hey, let me write this down.
Yes,
I don't know who that is. Okay.
Please do. Young L's Better Late Than Never. Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
I haven't listened.
It's so
Where
good.
did you get it? Please, I want.
Okay,
I want. Ooh, I love Young L though. This is a known thing.
Remember.
Yeah.
And then Simisola. That's the third
Okay.
one.
Oh, I've seen that. Is it good?
It's good. Really, really, really good. So these are all Nigerian artists.
I know you're on a Nigerian vibe this week.
I know, right? And I know that's a lot of music. Now my favorite song is a song by Simi, and it's called Aimasiko. So I asked my friend Ayo this morning what it means, and he said it means not knowing the times. So basically about not knowing what's going to happen, and God is in control and all that.
I see.
And I just really love the lightness of her voice. She's a really good singer. She's sort of all effortless. And actually, originally the song is a song by Ebenezer Obey. I don't know whether you know him.
No, I'm not.
Maybe your dad might
Are these
know him.
classy? I'm bush. I don't know classy people music.
Oh, please, it's not nothing like that. But when we were younger, my dad used to play a lot of Ebenezer Obey and King Sunny Ade.
I know Sunny Ade.
Exactly, so it's in that sort of genre. So we'd take trips to Kumasi, 4-hour trips, and then my dad would just be playing this kind of music, and we'd be bored, of course, because we didn't like it. But then later on, you sort of come to appreciate this kind of thing. And so she sort of did a remix on it, and it's a really good song. So,
I see.
So that's it.
Stuff for me to check out.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
Great.
Really good song.
B.O.J. I haven't heard of at all.
He's
so
good.
I'm definitely going to check him out.
So that's my bit really.
Okay, so and as you can see, we're cheating already. We said it's Song of the Week, but really it's just music
Exactly.
we like to speak or something. Okay, so on my part, this week, so on the 31st, what's today, the 1st?
Second.
Anyway, on the 31st, Robin Hues released his mixtape. Exactly. So Robin Hues is, do you know VI Music?
No.
Okay, so they are the same label that oh my goodness, what is her name? She's a singer. She had this
Ghanaian singer?
Yes, Adoma. Goodness, shout out to Adoma. I don't know. I can't remember her name. Adoma is on there. Akotowa is on there.
Okay.
Who else is on there? Tronomy is on there. Remember that Breaking Bars song that I like?
Oh yeah,
you saw him at the
Tronomy
is on. Yes, he was excellent.
Yes.
He's on VI Music.
Nice.
Who else? The Fra Band. They're like a live. Yes, they're on there. Okay. Anyway, so Robin Hues is also on VI Music or Vim Music, and he just released his mixtape. It's called the Hues Mixtape, Volume 1, and it's so good.
Is this the one with the really cool artwork?
It's like what do they call those things? A mandala. Is it a mandala? It's like a floral. It's not a real.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yes,
exactly.
Yes. I saw it. I saw it.
First of all, his voice is amazing. I think he plays guitar as well.
Right.
Listen, it's just a really, really beautiful mixtape, and it's got different sounds actually, like some really nice ballads, some more like techno-y kind of like not tech dance stuff. And then some more. I mean, just So if you haven't listened
check
to
it out,
definitely. So Robin Hues, and that's everyone too. Check that out. Music made in Ghana.
I know.
Good stuff. We're doing amazing stuff.
Brilliant.
Yes, and let me just do a shameless plug as well. Ayat. What is there something in your throat?
No. Just the air is so dry.
Ayat also released a video.
With Manifest, right?
Yes. Have you seen it?
I've seen parts of it. Yeah.
Okay, please go and watch the parts.
Okay, will do.
And it's super cool. It's a really dope video. And it's a good song too. So check that out. Ayat featuring Manifest. It's called Kudi. And so that's what I'm on this week. But Robin Hues is on heavy rotation for me. Yeah. And let's see what the album previous to that I was listening to was. Akan. Have you listened to Akan's album?
Either.
It's like the tree is a bit dense for me, but
it's too high a level.
Hey,
we'll be struggling.
But you can tell that there's something profound happening. So I'm just listening, hoping to even if I catch 10% of it.
I mean, good music is good music regardless of the language.
Really, exactly. So that's it for the week. So go check those out. Yep. All right. Okay, so now we have what's going to be my favorite segment because I'm super ratchet. Is What the F. Okay, so my What the F is kind of like a two-parter. So I don't know if you saw this, you guys out there, or Eddie, was it last month or 2 months ago? There was an advert for a sex party. Did you see that?
Oh my god, I saw that on Twitter.
Something ginger or strawberry ginger or something.
Floating around.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, first of all, I had seen it was like an ad for a massage parlor or something. And
happy endings or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. It actually said happy endings right on the flyer. And I'm like, Then the follow-up was like a straight up come to my sex party flyer, like whenever. So I guess my what the F this week is a two-parter. One is like, okay, what the F? Generally speaking. First of all, I thought prostitution was illegal in this country. Is it not?
I think so. I don't know, honestly.
I don't believe it is. I don't believe Ghana is at the point where we've legalized prostitution.
True.
Highly doubtful. Therefore, I'm quite intrigued as to how one is publicly advertising one's sexual services on Instagram and Twitter and so forth.
Yeah, and nobody's doing anything about it.
Seems to mind. The second thing was the actual flyer for the sex party. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see it?
I think I did.
She was naked.
Oh, she was, huh?
She was okay. So it was one of them. She was naked, and she was doing that look over the shoulder kind of thing. I think. And then for some reason she was holding two pineapples. One behind her and one in front. I don't know. So this brings me to the second part of what the F. Do we not have sexy tropical fruits? So like, okay, assume, because when you think of sexy fruits, you're thinking, okay, strawberries dipped in chocolate or something.
We don't grow strawberries in Ghana, so nobody's
so that's what I'm saying. Okay, if we wanted, because the pineapple thing did not work. There were whole pineapples. I was like, you've got a pineapple on your buttocks. I know you're not comfortable as you stand there, looking like somebody's auntie. By the way,
the whole thing is just wrong.
So like the two pineapples did not give me a good vibe. I was like, Madam, the pineapples is touching your skin. You're scratching yourself. So, but I'm like, let's help out the people right now.
Are you serious?
Let us come up with a sexy fruit that's widely available.
Banana. Is banana sexy?
If bananas can be vulgar, I guess. Yeah. I guess if you do the whole like you peel it and then you pretend to be like, but that's not sexy. That's suggestive.
Yeah.
What can substitute strawberries and cream?
Aluguntu. I mean, yeah, we're trying to be local, you know.
Yeah, no, I want the people to be able to go and buy. Listen, the strawberries is 30 Ghana if you're lucky. Even grapes is 30. The strawberries, I don't eat strawberries anymore because I can't afford it.
It's just not.
So, or what? What can they eat? Pawpaw.
I don't like overripe pawpaws.
No. I don't like ripe anything actually. It has bananas. To be. Yeah, my bananas have to have a green tint to it. Lord. Otherwise, I really can't eat them.
For me, then they're raw. Yeah. How do we get from you liking raw bananas?
Please, Eddie, help us. Sexy fruits that one can go to.
Guava.
Guava. I don't see guava around.
Yeah, I don't either. We used to have a guava tree though.
I literally don't see guavas for sale anywhere.
That's
but
true.
I agree. If you don't have strawberries or cherries, get some guava. But then guava, okay, Eddie, please help us properly. Because like I said, guava is hard to find.
I'm thinking of all the fruits that you can get from the market.
Can watermelons be sexy?
Yeah, if you slice them right, why not? Yeah.
Okay, do this. Take your watermelon, cut it into a shape of a strawberry. The red part.
What's the thing with strawberries?
And then so next time when she wants to do a sex flyer, she should use strawberry. She should use
watermelons.
Watermelon.
Yeah.
Actually, use strawberry ginger or whatever your name is if you're listening. Use what did we say? Guava. If
guava,
you can find.
Yeah.
But don't slice it all.
Yeah, slice it.
Don't stand there with it. Then it just looks like you're selling the guavas, right? Like
naked.
For some reason. Well, they say sex sells. So.
Exactly. Oh man.
Okay, so guava and like cute watermelon. Actually, watermelons can be very cute. You can cut them into nice shapes and stuff.
Exactly. Like if you're skilled.
All right. So sexy watermelons. Yeah. I dig it. All right. So.
All right.
But please stop being naked online and stuff. Selling sex parties.
Yeah, I think that's illegal.
I mean, or get your hustle on. I don't know. Let me not be judgmental.
Yeah.
But let it be cute. That wasn't too cute.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. So.
Yeah. So my what the F is. It's not as light-hearted as Peaches, but
because I'm a joker, so forgive me. That's what Eddie is the serious one.
No, I'm a joker. Like you don't even know. She knows it. I think I laugh all the time. But anyway, so my what the F is. I was on Twitter yesterday and I saw this report by Joy FM. Mm-hmm. And they had said a 9-year-old girl got raped by a guy.
Oh my God!
And her intestines were gushing out.
I think I saw that actually. I did see that.
People, I can't tell you. These, like, anytime I hear a rape story, I just get this rage. And then you hear that the guy was put on bail, or he was, I don't know, he was something like that, like a slap on the wrist, basically. And I'm saying that we need to just make sure that we are doing something to protect these people. And we need to make sure that rapists are being tried properly. It's just happening way too often. I'm sure that for every one person that gets raped and the story comes out, there are about 5 other people
who haven't
come out to tell their stories. You know, it's so bad in this country. It's really a shame. And I was just thinking that maybe we should get around to creating like a platform where you name and shame your rapist, so that we can all know that, okay, this sort of like, know your rapist. You see this person, you know that, this guy is not really normal. He's a rapist. And I'm always an advocate for castrating these people. Or
listen, honestly, I don't mind.
I think that is the simplest way to deal with them. Because a lot of them are not remorseful.
I am all here for being armed at all times. I tell all my friends, listen, people think I'm crazy. I'm like, no, when you see me, understand that I am armed. Yeah. If you try something, you will regret it for the rest of your days. Everywhere I go, I have something.
Like as a woman, it's like your life is constantly in danger.
And that's the thing. Why should you have to see the threats everywhere? And the threats are everywhere.
And then you get all these random people who jump into comments on social media. Oh, but what was she wearing? Oh,
exactly. Why did she go there?
Oh, blah blah.
Why was she drinking if she didn't want to?
You're giving the rapist justification. That's not right. Please stop. If you're a guy or you're a girl and you're making these comments, please stop. Please stop.
Talking about her skirt was this, and it was late at night. And it was, and I tell people, and so of course it's usually men, but of course some women have been brainwashed to believing this rubbish. That the number one fallacy, a man is not able to control his sexual urges.
Rubbish.
That is trash.
That's rubbish.
And if you think you're not able to control, that means you're an animal, and you need to have a leash and a chain and a cage.
Exactly.
So if that's what you're saying, make yourself known and let's start arranging cages for you people. Otherwise, sit down and shut up. Yes. Or even better, keep talking so we know who you are.
Exactly. So we know to avoid you and
Because that hashtag that was going Me Too, the Me Too hashtag.
Yes,
listen, look at what it did. I mean, it got Harvey Weinstein. It's gotten a lot of people. It's actually made
are coming out.
Yes.
Got the courage to actually come and
it's been so profound and so wonderful and everything. And I think we need something more localized.
Yeah.
Something that, girls right here in Ghana can use to know who to avoid.
Exactly.
Or who to get ready to,
And I think there's not too much being done on that. I don't know whether the government needs to do something. They need to, the punishment has to be harsher or something needs to be done.
Do you know what I feel like it is? I think at the bottom line, people just don't think rape is that big of a deal.
I think so too.
I think that's really the bottom line.
Yeah, it happened.
It's but it's a woman. You had sex with her. That's how they approach it.
In the sense of
and why are you
entitlement,
complaining? Okay, so somebody had sex with you,
yeah,
and then
so what? Exactly.
Isn't that what you're there for? Basically,
and it's wrong.
They just do not. And I was even thinking the other day, the same kind of guys that will be saying, if you did, because I read somebody say, if women don't want to be raped, stay indoors.
Can you imagine somebody who has a mother actually says this kind of thing?
And I'm like, these same type of guys will be the same ones that said they beat up a guy because he was looking at them funny.
Exactly.
So you feel that you are entitled to your body and your space to the point that nobody's even allowed to look at you in what you feel like is an unwanted sexual gaze. But you feel like you're allowed to touch, grope, molest people because, why? That's just, I'm a man, you're a woman.
I mean, I think I was telling you about somebody I know pretty well, and she was telling me that she went to a doctor, and she went for an examination. She had surgery. She went for a checkup, and the doctor started groping her. It's like, how do you deal with that?
You should have been barred, your medical license removed, and a lot of them, because you can. It's a fine line, and that's the thing with some of them is cut and dried.
Yeah.
But some of it, people don't think spousal rape is a thing. It is.
It is. If your wife
saying I do is not a carte blanche for eternity to always have sex. Okay, let's just get that clear. Or your boyfriend or your whatever. There's, date rape is real, spousal rape is real, partner rape is real. Just because I'm with you does not give you permission. Like, why do we even need to say this? It's so ridiculous to me.
Exactly. In 2017, we have to tell people this, and that people defending this kind of thing
with till they're blue, with their last breath, staunchly, it is your womanly duty. And my friend,
I wanted, and you must give it to me. Like, why?
My friend.
It's a pity.
Anyway, so yeah, what was it? What was I even saying? Where was I going? But I mean, honestly, if more men got molested, I shouldn't say this, but if more men had to experience sexual assault, I think it would change their perspective on it. Yeah. You have Ghanaians saying, if a gay man touches me, I'll kill him.
But they wouldn't do this.
You have finished probably raping some full-on person, and
I'm telling you, some of these people are like high up in places. Like, I know names of people. Like, if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. And these are people, other people
respected.
Family men, people with kids. It's just insane.
But it's time. It is time to, and as we said, there's strength in numbers.
Yeah. If
you're out there and you feel alone and that's why you can't say anything, I think, like you said, Eddie, we need to create a space where you can.
Yes. Like,
and
I'm
we'll
ready.
be mentioning
I'm ready.
names.
Like,
we'll
if it's legal, I'm ready. Let's create a website. Put your picture up on there. Like, you're a rapist. You did this. You did that, and everybody knows you. Don't deter people.
It will. At least you'll be on the lookout.
Yes.
I mean, I guess you can say it's defamation of character. Not if it's true, though.
Please, if you're a rapist,
all right.
you're a rapist. Like,
all
I'm
right.
not the one to defame anything now, my friend. Like, no. Yeah, so that was it for what the F, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, yeah.
We need more rape awareness. Definitely. This is a topic I'm very sensitive about.
Me
It's
too.
a topic I talk about a lot. It's a topic we've both written about. And something needs to be done, really.
Yeah. So,
all right.
That's that.
Thanks for bringing some gravity to proceeding. So as you can see, it's going to be some fun stuff, but we're going to talk about a lot of serious things as well. Exactly. And we would like with everything, we'd love to hear back from you guys once we set up on Twitter. Yeah, we will for sure on Twitter. And okay.
All right.
Okay, so now we have our last segment, which is where the show gets its name, where we give our 2 pesewas on whatever topic, which is like a riff of your 2 cents on something. So I want to give my 2 pesewas on people celebrating Halloween in Ghana. And guys, Ghanaians, guys, please. That's Halloween thing. First of all, okay, it's not for you. We don't have to do everything. We really don't. So, first of all, please, why are we celebrating Halloween?
I don't know. Like, we like to copy blindly. So
now, so I was doing a little bit of reading on what Halloween actually is. Now, I lived in the States for a while where Halloween is actually celebrated. It's an American thing, I believe, which kind of ended up in the UK because people I think basically people just like to dress up in slutty costumes and such, which is fine. But again, so Halloween is also known as All Hallows Eve, and it is a day of remembering the dead, also remembering saints and the faithful. Okay, I took this from Wikipedia. And it's also tied into Harvest Festival, which is where the pumpkins and the scarecrows and all that come in. The October harvest usually, and that is the Festival of Samhain, which is also a Celtic harvest festival. And the whole jack-o'-lantern thing where you carve out the pumpkin and whatever and you put the light in there is actually supposed to ward off evil spirits. So in some kind of inverse way, dressing up as a ghoul is actually supposed to scare off the evil rather than, or you're just, like how the Mexicans have Day of the Dead and they ended up dressing up like skeletons and stuff. Right. Okay. So one, it is not a satanic. Yes, it's a demon worshiping the Satan. No, it's not, honey. I mean, yes, I guess it's pagan in that sense, but I don't like this. Everything that's non-Christian is automatically demonic. It's just a different form of worship. Yeah. That said, please, which of these things applies to you in sitting in Accra here? Like, first of all, October harvest. Which one? Which one is our October harvest?
What's in season now? Tangerine. So we should have a tangerine fest.
So you carve out the tangerine and put kerosene? No.
No.
We don't even have. Okay, we do have pumpkins, but we don't rear pumpkins and things in that sense. And then you have pumpkin spice lattes because it's we don't do that. We never celebrated All Hallows Eve, All Saints Night, all that to begin with. We don't do Samhain here. Yeah. And I think the thing that irritates me the most, we don't even have good costume stores. So people are out here in these struggle-ass costumes, looking like struggle, going out of your way to celebrate a festival or whatever that really has nothing to do with you culturally, spiritually, in any sense of the word.
We just like to copy.
When it's homo there, you won't go to whatever. That one, you're just like, ill. Odra, ill. Whatever, Bagatwe or whatever it is. You won't go and do that. but you're waiting for October 30 BBBB to dress to do Halloween.
This hot sun too. This heat.
My friend, if you don't stop that. That said, I've been invited to a Halloween party.
I'm sure you're going.
Which, I'm going to. But generally speaking, I'd be very happy if we stopped doing it. Like, I guess, if you go to GIS or something like that, and they have, like, for the little kid, they're expecting to do that. But some of us, other local children, like
local.
Oh, Eddie, can I live my truth? I'm a Tema girl.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
I hear you.
Repping, Some of us Tema Township people and stuff. Please, listen. We like that too much. It's time. Listen.
Yeah.
Or Eddie, am I being too?
No, you're not. It's the same way people talk about. Oh, in the summer. Which summer? Do we have winter?
We don't have seasons here.
Stop it.
If you want to, just say either in the rainy season or during Hamatan.
Don't say summer.
In the summer.
Which summer?
So is there winter?
Summer all year round. What are you talking about in the summer?
It's not summer holidays. It's long vacation.
Exactly.
Long vac.
Since when?
Or Easter or something. Yeah, let us,
yes,
because
let's stop copying blindly. It's not everything.
It doesn't. If it doesn't translate to what you're going through or your society or whatever, leave it there. We don't need them all. We have ours.
It's not necessary.
We really have our own. You wouldn't go. People don't celebrate Diwali or whatever it is, or Holi or one of these other, Indian festival or Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
We have a huge community.
It's gonna start soon in Ghana. I give it a year.
At least that one would understand. There are a lot of Chinese here,
right.
Or some Korean festival, or like the Indian ones. But you wouldn't. You'd be like, of course not. You would. You'd be like, absolutely not. Why would I go and celebrate some Indian person's festival? So why are you celebrating some white person's festival?
Because then we're enlightened in quotes. We started doing all
in it, because my children wanted to go trick or treating. In it,
exactly.
They're trick or treating. Listen, them Snickers. We can't even afford
That's
them.
the thing.
So what is it you're doing with the kids?
Just
listen.
confusing them.
You're forcing them to dress up as witches, and then listen. Just let it go, please. Can we just call it a day on the Halloween and Ghana?
Yeah. Let's stop it. Please. We don't want to see such things next year.
I beg
Just
you.
Just stop it.
I beg you. Why?
Right.
But then forgive me this year in case you see me.
Right.
So that's my 2 pesewas on Halloween in Ghana. It's a no.
It's
all right.
No. So my 2 pesewas, again, I guess I'm being a bit more serious.
Thank God. Can we shout outs to Kekeli, okay? Otherwise, this thing would be trash.
No, won't be. Stop it, Peaches. Anyway, so my 2 pesewas really is about priorities and being selfish. So I was just having a think the other day, and I said to myself, sometimes we do a lot of things for other people. Family, non-family, before we even consider doing anything for ourselves. So we sort of sacrifice what we could for other people. And I've always said that, sometimes it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to think about yourself. When you do things for people and you don't get anything in return, it's not like you're expecting anything in return. But when you realize that, I'm just doing this in vain, just stop, be a bit selfish, take care of yourself, and you'll be happy, you'll be glad that you did. And that's just my 2 pesewas. Really, really short. I don't have too much.
I agree. So I put something on Facebook some long time ago about learn to use no as a complete sentence.
Yes.
Just no. You don't feel obliged to be like, because it's no. And that is, it's for really your self-care. If you can't or you don't want to, then you don't want to. Like we, like you said, we go out of our way, we inconvenience ourselves because we don't feel like we can say no. And then a lot of times that is not reciprocated at all, and that hurts, even though, like you said, you didn't do it because you're planning down the road that you'll need the person or whatever, because
you just want to.
But you would hope that people would go out of their way for you in the same way you would go out of your way for them. And a lot of the times you end up I feel like I'm that person for a lot of where I'm just like, I'll do this and do this and
Same
do,
here.
and I'll never even ask you when I need help or something. Like, I'll just figure it out myself, apart from really few people. And that can start getting draining on your system, like mentally, physically, your bank account, like, girl.
Yeah. And then when you cut out people, suddenly they don't understand, like, oh, why she changed? Or what happened to her?
Yeah.
What happened to him? Like, what happened?
Because a lot of relationships are out of balance. One person does all the work in the relationship. And I'm not talking about, like, romantic relationships, really. It could be friends, it could be your family. Family members are notorious for that, to be honest.
Listen, it's
where when they call you, it's because they need something. They want you to do something. They want you, and you can never. And it shouldn't.
It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be.
So I guess yes, based on Kekeli's 2 Pesewas, restore balance in relationships.
Yeah.
Use no as a full sentence. Practice self-care. Just, Charlie?
You said it all.
And it's hard, it's crazy. It's so hard to do.
It is.
Just to say no.
Because you always feel like, you have to give a reason or you have to explain yourself, But no should be a no. A no can be a no.
Yes. Even going places, when people invite you and you don't want to go. Charlie, don't go. It's not by force.
It's not by force. Some of them, we like to sit at home. But, Charlie, sometimes you just, no, I don't want to go.
I don't.
want to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Eddie.
Yeah, you're welcome. So that's been our first episode. We hope you liked it. You can find us on Twitter.
Yes, we'll have all the information when we put this up. Where our Twitter page, maybe Facebook or something. I don't know yet, but we're definitely you're definitely gonna be able to find us if you need to,
yes.
And we hope you do. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for listening, hope you'll be back. We're trying to do this weekly.
Exactly.
And let's hear from you.
Yeah, let us know what you thought.
What are your 2 Pesewas?
Exactly. Let us know what you thought, what we could do better, all that stuff.
All right
then.
Thank you, and until next time.
Bye. We want to interact with you, our listeners, so you will find all information regarding social media in the description.